Okay, so at time of recording this, it is Halloween. So I should have really recorded this and aimed to upload this for Halloween. But we are going to take the Spider-Ham leadership deck up against Expert Venom, continuing to use symbiotic strength, but we have mixed in the horror module set from Mojo Mania. So we are an expert. He starts with tough, and we get tooth and nail out at the start of the game. So let's draw our opening hand. So I think we haven't got all of the resources for Ether unless we lose our organic webbing. So we're going to discard 3. I'm going to see what else we get. Okay, so we are going to spend 2 to play a team building exercise. We'll spend team building and Captain America for now to play organic webbing. We'll flip up and thwart 2 off of the main to start with. We will keep hold of Warrior of the Great Web. So, straightforward first turn. We're going to add 1 threat onto the main. Venom is going to attack us for 2. We're just going to take it. Okay, and now Venom is angry. So that comes in with 2 counters. So he hits us for 3, down to 9, and we get our first tune counter. We get our encounter card, which is Caught Off Guard, which is very frustrating. We will get rid of team building exercise. So we're going to make the call. We're going to spend 2 3, and we're going to get Peter Parker. There we are. So we will punch and knock the tough. Hang on. Extra encounter card for that. Let's just see. So it was an advance, so he would scheme for 2 plus nothing. Okay. Nearly missed the extra card, and we don't want to do that. That's fine. 3 threat on the main. Okay. So we punched, we got rid of the tough. Spider-Man will taking... no, he'll get a face down boost because Spider-Man is going to attack for 2. Taking down to 16, we get rid of a counter. I haven't spent that one. And we remove 2 threat from Tooth and Nail. That ready Spider-Ham, we will spend the 2. No, we won't. We're going to get that, so we'll spend War of the Great Web to play Cartoon Physics. Then we will punch for 1, which will get us another face down boost card, but it will get rid of that one. Takes him down to 15, and we remove another counter. We will then spend our Toon counter to ready with Organic Webbing, and we'll thwart for 3 off of the side scheme. Taking it down to 2. Right. Has a damage on him. So we're going to have 1 threat on. To 4 on the main. Venom is going to attack us for 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will wiggle our body and prevent all but 1 of that damage. So we get out to 8. We do get a Toon counter for that. We're still going to get 2 encounter cards. So first of all, so for whom the bell tolls will deal us a damage, which will get us another Toon counter. Then we get a Surge and a face down boost card. And we get the Kraken out. That's not a bad time for the Kraken to come out. So that's a face down boost card, we will remember that. So remove a Toon counter and spend a Ham It Up to pay for Hogwash. So pow, bam, whack, smack, boink. 5 damage to the Kraken. So we are going to spend 2 cards to bring in SPDR. She is going to attack. Where are all my 1 tokens? There's 1. So she will attack 1 and take out the Kraken. Now, when defeated means she heals 1, Peter heals 1, we heal 1. will thwart for 3 off the main. Peter is going to punch for 2. Down to 13, which will remove Tooth and Nail, but it does give us a second boost card. And then he takes the damage. That will ready Spider Ham. We will punch for 1 and put it on the bell tower. Now we can start getting those bells a ringing. We're going to save our 2 encounter. Won't really change the game state if we were ready, so 5 cards. Right. Venom is going to attack after we add a single threat on. So he attacks for 2. Enraged Symbiote comes into play. He attacks for 3 total and stuns us. So stun, 3 damage down to 5, and then Enraged Symbiote attacks for 2 down to 3. That will put us up to 3 2 encounters. Then we get our encounter card. That will give him Violent Tendencies. Okay. So what we are going to do, we are going to punch and get rid of our stun. SPDR is going to punch and put it on the bell tower. We'll spend the 3 2 encounters to do a swinging web pig, which will put all 6 onto the bell counter and turn it to the ringing side. 8 damage. That would also confuse him. He is steady, but he has got 1 confuse on him. We would then spend 1, 2, 3 to do another swinging web pig. That will now fully confuse him. We deal 7 damage. Plus 1 to the bell tower, so it's all the way down to 6. Ah. The symbiote had guard, so Peter would have knocked out the symbiote before we did those 2. And that would also ready us. Slight timing issue. We take 1 card for his ability. We then take another card for this one's ability, but we've done more than 3 damage. We take a second card. Did I add? Yep, both confused are on there. So we will flip down and we're going to heal for 5. Back up to 8. Peter should have another point of damage, and we should have 2 encounter. So 2 face down boosts. We're going to add 1 threat onto the main. So 3 on the main. He would scheme, but he is confused. Luckily, we get a bad card. Exhaustion into a surge, so we exhaust. I should have drawn my hand. Oh, it makes a difference. He guards the bell tower, which has 3 threat on it, and all that lovely chime counter goodness goes away. Lovely. So let's flip up. Let's use our tune counter to play endurance. It takes up to 11. SPDR will remove 2 threat from the main and bounce back to our hand. Got 1 left on the main. Spider-Man will punch for 2 and put it on the bell tower, but that will ready us. Just discarded. So we will play Make the Call and spend 3 resources to bring Peter back onto the table. Spider-Ham will thwart off the sighting. Should have done that first. So they couldn't have gone on there. He has to take the 2 damage and give us an extra. So then he will attack and put 2 on the bell counter, which will ready us again. We will spend 2 to bring in SPDR, and she will attack to put 1. Attack to put 1 more on the bell counter, on the bell tower. Bell counter. We will attack for 2, bring him down to 2. He gets a 4th boost card, so 5 in total. Right. Ready up. This is where he starts to hurt. So we add 1 threat back onto the main. He is going to attack us for 2 plus a whole load of boosts. I think we have to put Penny in the way. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. We get a symbiote into play. And then this one does So he removes 2 bell counters, and because we're still on ringing, we remove 1 threat. So yeah, it's not too bad. We then do take 2 damage from the symbiote, and that will give us a tomb counter. Penny is also defeated. But I think that was worth the sacrifice. 7 damage wouldn't have quite killed us, but it wouldn't have been far off. So first thing we're going to do is play Web of Life and Destiny. There's 2 damage left. There's also a symbiote, so Peter will attack for 2. Get rid of the symbiote. We will attack for 2. Which will take him out, back up to 20 health. I know we lost out on the ready, but we would have lost out on a damage anyway, so I don't think it really made much of a difference. He now has Retaliate 1 as well, and we get the card for damaging him. And back in with another tough. So now we will spend our tomb counter to ready. We will use a Get Ready on Peter Parker. We are going to punch for 2, taking down to 18. No. Remove his tough. We take a Retaliate. We get Tomb Counter. Peter then will then attack with Last Stand. That will ready us. He gets +3, +4, so that is 6 damage. Down to 14, and that does give us our second card. Peter will be defeated, and that will draw us a card with Web of Life and Destiny. There's 1 threat in the main. So what we can do is we can Petulant Pig to get rid of the single threat on the main. No, sorry. Completely wrong card. I was thinking about Ham It Up. That is completely the wrong card. And with 2 of those, we don't want to take an attack right now. leave the one threat on. We will spend Petulant Pig and the 1/2 encounter to play the Daily Beagle. We will flip down and we're going to recover up to 13, and then we are going to use the Daily Beagle, netting us 2/2 encounters. Hold on to Clarity of Purpose. One card left in our deck. So, let's ready up. We're going to add 1 threat on. He's going to scheme for 2. All of these could be 2s and we end the game. Symbiote comes into play. Oh, 7. That was close. Yeah, because we got 4, 5, 6, 7 total threat. Ooh. We then get our encounter card, which is going to be... I really want a hot dog. I think based on what we have, it's fine if I become stunned. So stun and discard it, because we want to keep hold of those 2 encounters. So what we're then going to do, we're back to us. That's the important thing. We're going to get a 2 encounter. We're going to flip. Let's have a quick look through our discard pile. Right, so we are going to spend strength to do Across the Spider-Verse. Now we have to exhaust a Web Warrior, or a Web Warrior card, don't we? So we will get Ghost Spider. We'll then choose a player, which is going to be us. We will exhaust Ghost Spider and spend our 3/2 encounters to bring in Peter Parker. Spend 3 cards to bring in Hobby Brown. I think that's the order we want to do it. So we are going to thwart for 3. And then Peter is going to punch for 3. Down to 11. We then ready and we thwart for another 3. So that leaves us with 3 on the main. Hobby is going to punch. Down 2 damage. We have 2 face down. I keep forgetting about those enraged symbiotes. So we don't have the second face down. He goes back up to 12. Peter only takes 1 damage. Okay, so Peter's 2 attack takes out symbiote. Hobby then does 2 damage, taking him down to 12. We used our second action. No one has left play. There's 1 face down card. So let's put that one there. We draw up. He still takes 2 damage. So we get a face down encounter card. And we ready everything. So he is going to attack us after we add the 1 threat. Hobby is going to jump in the way. He attacks for 3. Three, 7 damage, and unfortunately we remove the last chime counter. So we go back to quiet. So Hobby is defeated. So I just have to double check that. So 3 cards. I'm going to deal some damage. Let's get some big damage here. We then will get our next encounter card. So unfortunately, it's only 1 damage because the boost abilities don't count. But it's not an attack, so we don't take another face down boost card. I think I had 2 encounter cards, so the Mojo Files finally comes out, so now minions will get quick strike. Then we get a gang up. I should have also drawn a card when Hobby left play. So then we get a gang up. We will take 1 hit, so 3 damage. Down to 10, and we get a 2 encounter. So let's go on to us. We will punch and remove the stun. We are going to spend Professor and Strength to do a swinging web pig, which will take 6 damage, take him down to 5. We get the last card. Acceleration taken. So Ghost Spider will attack for 2, take him down to 3, which takes 2 damage. Peter will attack and get defeated because of Retaliate. Oh, we should have taken a Retaliate. That would have got us a second tomb counter. We draw a card for Peter being defeated. That readies us. We can play Get Ready to put Ghost Spider up. She can swing for another 2, bringing it down to 1. She is defeated. We draw another card with Web of Life and Destiny. We would go and get Swinging Web Pig. She did 2 hits. And Peter did a hit. So then we can exhaust Web Life and Destiny and spend the 2 tomb counters to Across the Spider-Verse to bring back Peter. We can punch for 1, which defeats Venom. Peter would punch for 2, so we're on -2. Ready Spider-Ham. Spider-Man does another 1. I've completely lost track of how many cards we should have. So he's on -3, and then we can do another Swinging Web Pig. I actually completely forgot to do the Confuses at the end there. He's on -9. So that was my Halloween playthrough with this Recursion, Web Warrior, Spider-Ham, leader of the Web Warriors deck. So thank you very much for watching. Venom, Expert Venom, is down. And until next time, happy gaming.